everybody, it's Mark Ruggiero here, Clark Commando 1983. And I guess I'm going to call this video part 1 of unconditional surrender. Even though the table looks like a mess, I'm going to just talk about a couple things about the game, a couple of things that I did actually a few years back on couple things after playing it to kind of pimp the game up a little bit. And let me say up front, because I usually say it at the end, if you like and enjoy my video, please like and subscribe to my channel. It all helps, and it helps me keep my mind off my fucking cancer. So pardon my friend. Sorry, I know I'm getting a little too real sometimes for people, but I hope to be able to keep doing videos and bringing some joy into your world and the wargaming world for as long as I can. So let me say this. So Unconditional Surrender, made by Gmt Games. And Salvador, oh my gosh, what's his last name? You think I'd actually do some prep, huh, for my videos, but I didn't. Oh my goodness. What is Salvador's last name? Let's see if I can find the design credits real quick. Anyways, he's also was the original designer of Krieg, I believe. And also, I think he had something to do with Europe and Gulf, but I'm not sure. So anyways, no, can't find it. Oh, here we go. Right on the front of the playbook. Salvatore Vasta was designer, developed by Mark Day. Lead tester was Alan Hill. Not an unboxing. This is the rule book I'm using to learn. Second printing. I've also have in my handy dandy binder, and it's probably actually what I'll end up doing. Yes, boring binder, but there's I actually have there's different ways to learn the game that are talked about in the player's handbook. And this is actually a printed version of the same rule book. But in this binder here is also the training way to learn, the sequence of play way to learn. There's, it gives you a few different ways to learn the game. I'm going to read the rule book all the way through. Then I'll probably set up Poland, push that. This is all in prep for April. I'm going to GMT West to play this with my buddy Jim Jones. And Craig Cromwell from Georgia's coming out. So that'll be interesting. And I'm also, my old Air Force buddy's not coming to play this, but Scott Walschlager. Look forward to seeing him. Me and him have been good buddies for, since we met in the Air Force. We're like, I don't know, 19, maybe 20 years old. I don't remember. Anyways, we've known each other a really long time. A really good buddy. So anyhow, I have in my garage the other nice fancy dancy dice towers. And no, this does not include the Pacific. And you might say, what's all this crud doing on your map, Mark? Well, this is the mounted map. And I have it. Somebody was kind enough to send this to me a while back as part of my cancer recovery. So thank you, whoever it was. And if you see this, sorry I don't remember, but I'm going to use it. Finally, huh? It's been, I don't know how many months ago this got sent to me. And I appreciate all the love and support for the fight that me and my wife are going through. Anyways, so it is a mounted map from GMT. You can kind of see a little bit in the outlying areas. That's my line of battle, Last Chance for Victory paper map underneath my plexi. I just kind of left it there because I'm going to get back to Last Chance for Victory at some point. But anyhow, GMT and their mounted maps. I get it. some people love them, some people hate them. I'm kind of like, take it or leave it. You know, honestly, had to backfold this, got some things on it to weigh it down. So hopefully when I do play it, it will lay flat. You know, I could have put it under the plexi, but anyways, you know, mounted maps are valued in today's gaming world, and I can respect that. I used to be a big fan of them when I was a kid, and then I discovered paper maps, and I don't know, I guess my preference is still for paper maps under plexi, but I'll do mounted maps. Probably the best mounted map I've ever seen was World in Flames, the collector's edition. Thing lays flat out of the box, just freaking amazing. Anyways, these are made in China, and a little bit of issue, not a big deal with getting them to lay flat. So let's talk about a couple of little upgrades I've done with the game. And then I'm going to just talk about what my goal is going to be with the after action report learn the series of videos that I'll do. So of course I have my other one in my garage set up, which you may have seen if you watch some of my other videos. These are just two of my premium deluxe dice towers that I get from Mario Assetto in Italy. Highly recommend it. Wonderful, wonderful handmade dice towers, and I'd probably get some more if I wasn't sick. So, and you know, it is what it is. I've sold a bunch that I had actually. I used to have a lot more. So yeah, I'm insane. I'm one of those people. I'm going to be selling some games and people are going to be like, oh my God, Mark, didn't you already sell 10 copies of that? Yeah, maybe. But anyways, my collection is slowly dwindling, you know. But anyways, so one of the things I did is, and you probably can't really tell by just looking at this set of counters, but notice if I put them in the light, what happens? Oh my goodness, Mark, they're not shiny. What happened? Well, what I did, and I stole this idea from somebody else, is, and I still have the can, and I've actually haven't done it much since. I sprayed these with a light coat of matte finish. I don't remember the brand of the paint. It was an upper end that I picked up at either the hardware store or it could have been Michael's. I'm not sure, but matte finish spray paint, which will help protect the counters. Now, of course, I'll be punching these, and I'm a clipper. So I'll be doing them with my 2mm fancy dancy clipper here. I have a backup. I got two of these. Knock on wood, I've had this one for about, I don't know, a really long time. And the key is, now watch it break on this, but the key is when you squeeze, that's close to about all you need to clip a counter. Now notice I'm not clipping it all the way. And what tends to happen with these is over time, somewhere in here the plastic breaks. So, and this one is not my original. I gave away my original because I know somebody said at one point the interiors were metal, and I don't believe, even though I said I've been doing it for 10 years, I don't believe like that one I've had for more than a couple. So it's probably plastic inside. But it has literally clipped thousands and thousands of counters. So, what else am I going to show you? I want to make this one short. So, I do have, which, I played this game at one point. The second printing came out in 2014, I think. And I believe I played it at, I know I played it at GMT West. Within a year or two of that, it may even been 2014. I'm not sure. It's been that long. but I'm excited to get it to the table again. I do have these little teeny dice that I use for, forgot what size these are. And I have some that are even smaller, but I find these ideal. And in this game, actually, I don't think they'll get used that much, but I use them in a lot of games to just mark my odds and stuff when you're declaring attacks. And then, you come back to them and don't got to recalculate everything. Let's see, what else? Got my handy dandy little die rolling machine that I did a video on. Some people love it or hate it because it makes noise. I love it. I think it's great. That's about it. I'm reading the rules. I'm currently on page 11, and I'm enjoying it. It's a full color rule book. Not shiny paper, which I love, and a lot of people don't know this. The non-shiny paper is better quality. So when you get shiny paper and you think you're getting better quality, you're not. I mean, paper's paper, right? But anyways, this rule book's full color. And I'm just reading through it, not trying to remember everything. Thank you. It has an index, which I'm not going to show you, but it does have an index. And I'm excited to get to it. So goals. I said I'd go over what my goals are with this Learn to Play After Action report. And there may or may not be other stuff. I'm sure there is on YouTube. I know there's tons of unboxings, but Learn to Play, I don't know. But what I'm going to do is, like I typically do in my Learn to Play videos, is I am going to go over the rules as I play. I think I'll get further in this because, like I said, I'm actually in charge of prepping our game also for the event at GMT West. So eventually I'll cover like, ooh, how did I sort it? A counter tray. I'm a big fan of counter trays or baggies. I've used those too. But also play. And it's, monthly turns. I forgot what the scale is off the top of my head. So I'll go over that in one of my other videos. Excuse me. I really just wanted to jump on tonight because honestly, it keeps me going. I got chemo tomorrow. And then I got chemo next week. And then I get a week off. And then rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat until it doesn't work anymore. Then I'll be on hospice care. So, but anyways, be well. I love you. Keep on gaming. Onward and forward, as I like to say. And hopefully you'll join me for this wild ride. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I have other things planned. And but right now, this is it. And so GMT's Unconditional Surrender. Bust it out. Play it. Pre-order. I believe it's on pre-order again from GMT. It's also a West Front version. There's also a C3I issue out there with introductory Case Blue game in it. So, all right. Be well and take care. Bye.